with the NAR lawsuit?
Yeah, so the National Association of Realtors settled a lawsuit, in early March, and they didn't admit wrong, but they said we're going to settle a lawsuit that basically said that realtors were price fixing and brokerages were price fixing on buyer's agency commission. And what it was, there's a offered buyer co-op commission right now that says,
hey, this house is offering a buyer's agent commission. If you bring a buyer that actually closed on the house, it could be 1%, 1.5%, 2%, 3%. Like, it's negotiable?
So it changes, but they offer that on the MLS, so you're guaranteed a compensation. Now there is no more guaranteed compensation. You can't list out the compensation as a listing agent. The buyer's agent has to talk directly to the listing agent and say, is the seller offering any concessions for this? And the concession could be a closing credit, it could be a buyer's agent compensation. Before a buyer's agent shows a property, and this is the big change, they're gonna have to sit down with that buyer and explain to them that before I show you this house, I am your agent, okay? You are responsible for paying me this compensation. Now that could be $1,000, that could be 2%, 3%, that's negotiable. All commissions are negotiable, but you gotta get that paper signed. And when you go to look at a house, the seller may not be offering any kind of buyer's agent compensation, which means that the buyer responsible would be for compensating their agent on top of also bringing the down payment money for the house. Now, this doesn't get enacted until mid-July, okay? So everything is the same as it is now until in mid-July. As a buyer, you will have to sign a form saying that you will compensate the buyers, your agent, for showing you and helping you close on a property. How this actually plays out and how it actually goes about, no one really knows, but real estate is definitely changed because of this settlement.